When you're really awkward, so every time anything good happens you're just like, buy the license. No. Okay. When you think she texted, but it's just your friend sending random brain rot videos at 3 AM. Sleeping 2 hours. Sleeping 12 hours. Feeling like shut. Shout out to farming tools that can be used as weapons for real. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Average my cat or dog has passed away story. Average my hamster has passed away story. Why don't they make the same size pockets for women's pants as they do for men's? He was asking too many questions. My hands look like this, so hers can look like this. One Punch Man villains, when Saitama's face becomes more detailed. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Your sadness, me doing my best to make you smile one meme at a time. When traveling by train is almost 3 times more expensive than by car and even takes longer. Visible confusion. If you die virgin, the only time you were involved in sex was with your parents. Who the duck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. This site contains adult content. By entering, you confirm that you are 18 years or older. Every teenager. Confirm. Me after waiting all day to game with bro, and he leaves after 2 games. Come down here and say that to my face. Duck you. Come up here to listen better dipshot. You were created by your parents. I was created by my parents. We are not the same. Browsing a normal website. Clicking on a website which doesn't have automatic dark mode. Me at 3 AM. Trying to decode every interaction I had today. Afrikaans churches, die here. English people. When the social security check only says 10% off a brand new Tesla. How new FedEx trucks are made. First day of kindergarten. Last day of high school. The amount of energy drinks required to have the energy to clean the house. Why is the BMW i8 shutting out a Porsche 911? Internet users hearing 2 non-conflicting opinions can be right at the same time. No, it can't be. No, no oh 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 oh. Deers on their way to hit the only car on the highway at 3 AM. Gym brothers, college students, eating the same thing for 4 weeks straight. When you get ADM thinking it's your homeboy, but it's your girl. You are 40 and stumble over an anime intro you used to watch as a child. Childhood nostalgia gets the better of you and makes you cry like a baby. Have a great day. Enjoy the next 24 hours. Pull out game so strong that I came before even putting it in. DJ Khaled, suffering from success. My mom whenever someone brings up my birth. From that moment, things got much worse. Time traveler. Oh, it's the year 1929. You must have just entered the Great Depression. People in 1929. The what? Now let all your companies go bankrupt and exhale slowly. When the action hero doesn't care about money and gives it away. Add an A in front of 8 and nothing happens. Thank you. People with massive Steam libraries and who pre-order games. Me who only gets a couple 5-year-old and well-received games a year, usually during sales. People build houses, house spiders, everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Barefoot girl, dear dart girl. Me, whenever I forget the dishwasher is working and decide to open it mid-washing process. My dumb ace, studying for test, video games. I didn't have enough free time to study. When you realize 10 years ago was 2015, not 2010. When anyone asks me about the recession or the stock market, the economy, fake laughter. Games that use arrow keys back in the day, games that use arrow keys nowadays. Elementary school teachers, when a kid shows any signs of creativity, this is not okie dokie. Life's like a pence, it ducks you when it is hard. Isaiah Ho. Me in the drought, because little Billy sung rain rain go away one too many times. 3 rules. No wishing for doubt. No falling in love. No bring back dead people. I wish the snap of my lingers was 1000 decibels. There are 4 rules. Me, looking on as the world burns. What is the actual toothpaste brand recommended by that one dentist who thinks differently from the other 9? He was asking too many questions. Introduce more tariffs on Canadian imports. Wall Street can handle it. Are you going to sleep? 11:30 p.m. Yes I am. Now shut up. Let it go. Let it go. Let's go on little toilet adventure. 2:34 a.m. Yeesh. Existential dread from horrible 24/7 news cycle. MMOs. Everyone all around the world chatting about cats and doggos. Maybe we aren't so different after all. What do you think he's listening to? Probably heavy metal or hard rock. When your package is en route for delivery. Me in online games. Me in real life. We are remaking Western movies with bulk actors, because if we took inspiration from African stories for our films, you wouldn't like them. I like Kirikou for example, and it is inspired by an African tale. This is a recess movie. If looks didn't matter, then why it's my face on the t-shirts, and not that of Mark's? My appliance isn't working. I slap it in order to work. It's $20.99. It's $20.99. Use the fabric scissors on paper, or draw 25. Mop. All my home is love. Drip irrigation. When math is getting so hard that you start using cursive writing. I look at my bank account balance and the distribution of spending by expense item, thinking I'm allocating funds wisely. When you figure out the punchline of a joke before it's said, I honestly believe that sometimes, my genius, it generates gravity. GPU 2000. I can run Milky Way projection in 8K for $200. GPU 2025. Please don't melt 12 volts connector. You all got any more of that sunset after 7 p.m. Ketamine. Carotene. Catamine. Train my brother. Give him advice. My brother's boss. Fire him for being diabetic. Me being a little sick. Hoping I throw up so I can skip chores. Radio mix. Daniel. Extended mix. The cooler Daniel. Back in the 2000s, you know you're with the coolest kids in the neighborhood when rolled out on one of these babies. Imagine. Tesla dealership protesters arriving to remove graffiti wearing industrial nitrile gloves and AR-15s. Just imagine. GPS. Keep left to stay on the interstate. Fiancé. Take the exit. When the passenger offers to help with gear shifting. Master Francis, you survived. Patrick Star. Subaru. Anti-vaxxers. Old man from Pet Cemetery. Sometimes, dead is better. Every family road trip. My mother with vertigo. Me enjoying the view of the valley below. Autistic me trying to explain that autistics are the overlap between internal and external worlds. Me and the boys, after trying to stand against alien conquerors. Me in my Michael Myers outfit playing the music. Random ace kid wearing a Paw Patrol costume. How engineers look at me after I blast robot rock. Deploying the stray cat paratroopers. Eliminating the mosquito population. Every book talk ever. Redner's quick stop employee with a bag. 3 items. And if you are subscribed, you'll be in line to get the next month's box. Or are you? Your grandparents had the ability to do science experiments with real radioactive material. We've included genuine Saskatchewan uranium, so you can do it just like Papa used to. Some random 9-year-old kid playing Sprunky when they curiously check out the bulk hat. If I had a nickel for every time a beloved Harry Potter actor showed their full pens on TV happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. We are getting new company cars. Any suggestions? How about Fords? What about VWs? I hear Teslas are going pretty cheap at the minute. That one homie who likes to take his whole pants off instead of unzipping his fly in the toilet. The other homies in the next cubicles. Wow, that's a big one. Dude, that beard took your bread. Yay, but he's so cool though. When somebody says, man, I wish I could go back to school, and there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. The smile when you remove your pee-pee, and they still call you a man with a mental health problem. So let me get this straight, you think Dr. Pepper is disgusting? I do. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Guys would see a plain girl like this, and immediately say wife. This place exists in everyone's hometown. Employees that go the extra mile. Employees that do the bare minimum. Getting paid the exact same amount each pay period. Can run League of Legends. Can't run League of Legends. Console wins. The government thinking up new ways to tax tent The government spending our tax dollars. Tent bag. I have a half brother. Different mothers. Shark attack. Me, a caveman. Being dragged to hell because I didn't follow a religion made 3,000 years after I died. The lizard that lives in grandma's house. My mom. You're an adult. Act like one. Me. Plastic. Human beings. Greedy sea turtles. Who we wanted to narrate 2025. Who is narrating 2025? Blue power. Red power. Green power. Why? Want to feel old? This is Kale Out today. Nourish the bully. Have your school's reputation ruined. School administration. Caught a cicada that was keeping me awake at night. Well, guess what, asshole? It's Baby Shark on a 12-hour loop. When you've been sitting at the loading screen for 15 minutes and realize it says press any button to continue. Scientists, we created mobile phones so that you would always be reachable, no matter where you are, and people could call and text you at any moment. My phone from the moment I bought it. I did some financial planning, and it looks like I can retire at 97 and live comfortably for 11 minutes. Me deeply analyzing the menu, knowing that I'm going to order the same shut as always. Saddam's hiding place. Entrance hidden by bricks and rubble. Saddam Hussein hiding spot. 6 feet. Air vent. Fan. Just moved into my new crib. What you'll think? Today's kids have Blippi, Reading Rainbow, and Blue's Clues, and to read them stories. When we were growing up, we had this guy. Me, one day dear. Them, it is 8 AM. Me, I'm sensing you're a bit of a butch. When cute girl at store says, welcome, how can I help you? A blessing from the Lord. When I show up to the kindest person competition, but my opponent didn't show up to let me win. Here comes the sun in English songs. Here comes the sun in German songs. The genie, after hearing my wish of increasing the Earth's gravity to 120.37 meters per second squared for a second, and then go back to normal. What? My wife was making dinner when she said, do you want to see it first, or do you want me to just put it in? The man-child that I am. Reading the terms and conditions. Scrolling to the bottom, and clicking I agree. Triple XL clothes. Skaters. Fat people. How dudes be smiling at you when they find your mom's OnlyFans account. True alpha males don't listen to male vocal music. The gayest thing you can possibly do is have another man sing into your ears. Me after I confess to my crush that I like her and she responds with thanks. When you see a cosmetic you liked, but realize that the only way to get it is to have played the game 7 years ago during a 2-week window. Me immediately after posting my low effort meme. The mods. Deep competitor. Big dog energy. My husband and son getting competitive while playing games. Husband said, I ducked your mom. To which the son replied, I have been deeper inside her than you'll ever be. made her scream louder too. Also made her unable to walk. All while dad had to sit in the clock chair. What would you name him? Big Nutrick. Hubby likes shoving soft boiled eggs up my bake. I can hold 3, and then I squat down and lay the eggs like a hen, and hubby will eat them coated with my juices. To be honest, the only problem I see here is that the eggs being soft boiled may make them explode inside if she's grippy enough. Other than that, this is just some nice couples bonding with the benefit of 3 eggs and a shot of catty juices worth of extra protein intake. Cavemen would have stomped out the first fire had they known it would lead to you posting this. That's just an opposition stink. Though yeah, they really shouldn't be using food products for that. There's plenty of specific toys for that stuff which are way safer. Today I learn. In 2008, a 20-year-old Belgium student died after heating and eating leftover spaghetti that had been left out on the kitchen counter for 5 days. A bacteria called Bacillus cereus was found to be the cause, which is an extreme type of food poisoning called fried rice syndrome. The name of the bacterium is literally be serious. You cannot be serious. I'm illegal. Wanna kiss me instead? Personally, I would not kiss a cram-filled ant nest, but who knows, maybe OP is into that. You're missing out. Any blind people in the comments be able to clarify? You trying to sleep? Yes. Now shut up. How do blind people know when they're done wiping? When they no longer taste anything in their lingers? The guy's destroying the ACL, and he doesn't even have an ACL. What do emotions taste like? I don't know, but I got to swallow my pride a lot, and it's pretty bitter. Especially at the glory. My ex used to swallow my pride a lot. We need drivers. Good work, Agent 48. I don't remember giving permission. Absolute cinema. How can I measure my girlfriend's linger discreetly? I want to buy my girlfriend a ring and propose to her. She doesn't wear rings and her hands are small. I'm worried that the ring won't fit. How can I know her ring size without her noticing? Ask her, respectfully, to linger your nose, then you can try different objects of similar circumference until one feels about the same. Then you can take that to the jeweler, and they will measure it. Wash it first. Jeffrey Dahmer was eating Five Guys before it was even a restaurant. Bro had Ben and Jerry in the freezer. What is the worst way to hurt someone? Pretend you're their best friend for 10 plus years. One day just tell them that you don't want to see them again. Say you actually hate them and were faking being friends. Watch them question all their relationships and have long-lasting emotional damage. The Mayfair in my hometown ran a pizza chain as a front, and it got so popular that the head of the family just stopped doing chimes, and they do pizza full-time now. Breaking bread. Planning to kill myself. If anybody wants my TV or houseplants, just reach out. Also, there's a pretty sweet matte glass barn. I'd say reach out by dawn. Are you okay, man? Reach out if you need help. What size TV? I should really be doing my taxes right now. Hi, wet for your cat. Did you get your taxes done? I actually work for Intuit TurboTax. TurboTax can help you file your taxes straight from your browser. We make it super easy. And best of yet, it might be free. Let me know if you have any questions, and happy checking. Details. What does a pens taste like? So, for the typical pens taste, put a drop of urine on your arm, spread it around, let it dry, rub your linger down your ace crack, then rub it on your arm, let it dry. Go have a good hard workout, and work up a sweat, let it dry. Skip your shower. Tomorrow, click your arm. I can think of a quicker method. Where's my portal gun? You don't need a portal gun, just a friendly neighbor. It ain't guy, if it's for science. If my girlfriend turned into a worm, I'd build her a worm sanctuary and take care of her. I'd repeatedly cut her in half, multiplying her until I have enough biomass to mold her into a pocket catty and duck her. Martin Luther telling the German peasants that their demands are just but rebelling isn't the right way. Martin Luther furiously ranting about how all the rebelling German peasants should die. He found out they're being led by an Anabaptist. It makes me so mad that British people say the C word in like every sentence like ugh. That word is actually awful. Please stop. What? Consent? Poor dead mole. Fun story. I was at a science camp with kids and I was teaching about animals and I flipped a rock looking for roly-polies and I found a giant beetle. It instantly dug into the ground, but I wanted to show it to the kids. So I tried to dig it up. When I realized the soil was very oddly wet and furry, I then saw some mole feet and tail right where I had just stuck my linger. Basically, long story short, I accidentally lingered a dead mole's butthole in front of several children to try to find a bug. Not my proudest moment. That was not a fun story. Notice how girls have two bests? This could be a reference to a very devastating time in history. On September 11th, 2001, the tragic events of the Terror West attacks on the World Trade Center sent shockwaves around the world. The reason why men have two balls is because two big balls of fire were created from bombs dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. If I remember correctly, she committed war crimes by horribly abasing and killing prisoner of wars. I can fix her. No. Believing in the Bible makes you as a Christian, but reading and understanding the Bible from first to the last page makes you an atheist. Strongly disagree. Sophia. I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent. 1 Timothy 2:12. Please be silent, Sophia. Men are trekking in missionary until we meet again. Eating spicy foods be like. They taste like burning. Non-Euclidean mother duckers be like. I know a place, then take you here.